good friends live. He eats most of his meals there, and he says Monday night he was doing the usual thing, having dinner, when he heard screams coming from the house across the street, and this, Anderson, is what he told me earlier happened next. Let's listen.
I looked towards the front door of the house where the kidnapping was. I saw that woman screaming, asking for help. She couldn't open the door. I looked over, I crossed the street, and I went to ask her if the house was on fire. She told me no, that I've been kidnapped for 10 years. And so I pulled the door, but it was locked with a chain. And so I tried to open the door, but I couldn't, so I had to give it a few kicks. If you see, the house has 2 doors. She opened the inside door, but the glass door, the one on the outside, that's the one that had the chain. And so when I tried to open the door, it had the chain, and so I couldn't open it, and I kicked it. Several kicks underneath, and she managed to escape from underneath the door. And when she managed to escape from underneath the door, she remembered the little girl, and she went back inside the house. She took the girl and came out. When she came out with the girl, I said, let's get out of here, because if that guy arrives, he's going to kill us. If he finds me here, he's going to kill me. He'll kill you. She crossed the street and came to this lady's house, and she used the phone. If that woman didn't manage to come out to the front door, that kidnapping would have continued for years.
Angel also spoke to you about his interaction with the little girl, the 6-year-old girl.
He did. He gave me a lot of insight into the state of mind of this little girl. He said that, as you heard, that Amanda Berry ran back into the house when she remembered her little girl, but that they were both hysterical, crying. The little girl was very scared, very agitated. He said that she was actually trying to calm her down while Amanda Berry was making the 911. Incredible that he says, a diaper, and she was 6 years old.
Does he contradict what Charles Ramsey said? Because Ramsey did say to me he saw this man running across the street, and that's what got his attention. Do their stories jive?
They do not at all, Anderson. I have to tell you that Angel Cordero, as well as Altagracia Tejeda, who owns the house across the street from Ariel Castro, they strongly dispute what Charles Ramsey is saying. They're saying that he actually only showed up after Amanda Berry was already out of the house, after she was already making the 911 call, that he kind of peeked into the house when the commotion was going on and tried to call the police himself, but that they told him, well, she's already on the phone with the police. So, they did not explain to me why they think he might be saying this, but they definitely, the woman who owns the house actually called him a liar to me. She said, he's lying.
Walk me through again what happened this afternoon. You heard screaming.
Heard screaming. I'm eating my McDonald's. I come outside. I see this girl going nuts trying to get out of her house. So I go on the porch.
Okay.
I go on the porch, and she says, help me get out. I've been in here a long time. So, I figured it's a domestic violence dispute. So I open the door, and we can't get in that way because how the door is, it's so much that a body can't fit through, only your hand. So we kick the bottom, and she comes out with the little girl, and she says, call 911. My name was Amanda Berry.
Now, did you know who that was when she said that?
When she told me, it didn't register until I got the call in 911. And I'm like, I'm calling the 911 for Amanda Berry? I thought this girl was dead. You know what I mean? And she got on the phone, and she said, yes, this is me. And the detective, Cook, right here, Detective Gregory Cook says, Charles, do you know who you rescued? I said.
Now, and when did you see Gina?
About 5.
We're good.
So about 5 minutes after the police got here, see, the girl Amanda told the police, I ain't just the only ones. It's some more girls up in that house. So they went up there, 30, 40 deep, and when they came out was just astonishing because I thought they were going to come up with nothing. I figured, whoever she was. And like I say, my neighbor, you got some big testicles to pull this off, bro. Because we see this dude every day. Every day.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here a year.
Okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
Right.
I barbecue with this dude. We eat ribs and whatnot and listen to salsa music. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah. And you had no indication that there was anything going on?
Bro, not a clue that girl was in that house or anybody else was in there against their will. Because how he is he just comes out to his backyard, plays with the dogs, tinker with his cars and motorcycles, goes back in the house. So he's somebody that you look away because he's not doing nothing but the average stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing exciting about him. Well, until the day
What was the reaction on the girls' faces? I can't imagine to see the sunlight, to be around
Bro,
people.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
Either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run to a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man. Charles Ramsey, a neighbor, heard the screaming, took action, went and did what he needed to do. The rest is unfolding before us here on Seymour. I'm going to send it back.